Okay, good evening, good afternoon, and good morning, ladies and gentlemen. It depends on the location where you find yourself at this moment. I remain your humble leader, Prince Malachy Chigozie, as he said. We are here once again this evening to share and to do justice again this evening on the live trading powered by Royal Q. So this is a live trading to show people how to trade by self and stop giving money to people in this space. And know by the grace of God in this, section, we have trained so many people, and we have trained a lot of people, and so many people have know exactly how to trade by themselves. I think now it's a privilege for those who have not, get the knowledge to continue to this program, because by coming to this program, you acquire more knowledge. That is the gospel truth. You acquire more knowledge. It is true that I am not having all the time coming here, but what happens, I'm trying to see how we can create another time so that we'll be regular in this live trading. Now, without wasting any of your time, I welcome you all this evening, the leaders who are here. I want to appreciate all the leaders. You need to share the link. Let me thank Leader Annalyn, Leader Ali, BTC 101, Leader Emeka, Emmeline Grace, Leader Hola Harry. You are welcome for this evening sections. Colinus, Madam Grace Erabo, you are welcome for a long time. Isaku, Ken, Kate, Mary, Michael Jacob, Lilia, Peter, Nicholas, Queen, Similia, and all of you who are here present this evening. Now we are here again to show what we have. First of all, we need to look at the crypto bubble to see what the market is all about. The movement of the market this evening. If this market is officially favored for us, we are still having, good movement and good time. So we are still having some good time, some period in the crypto bubble. So each of the coins are still doing well at this moment. Now, before we move for the next trading, we need to look at social artificial intelligence. And one of the social artificial intelligence we have today is Luna Crush. First of all, you can see some of the news. You can hear a lot more talking about our that coin. These are the news that's promoting and boasting some of these projects. When we see some of the news concerning some of these projects, those coin, we have some, movements of, some positive movements, and that is what is bringing the industry forward. You can remember and you can recall with me when I was, telling you that the crypto space, the Bitcoin we are seeing will go down. Remember about a few months ago when I was talking about the situation of the Bitcoin. Bitcoin will hit $20,000. Then if we support and able to hold it on $20,000, that means we have some good. But if not, we are expecting that it will hit all-time low of $17,000 before it finally, bounce up again. So, ladies and gentlemen, and yesterday, we see Bitcoin hitting that $20,000, and before it now reverse back again. So we need to look at this evening, discovering and see the coin who are on the stage. We look at among the top coin and see today the Apple is the coin of the day. The Apple is the coin of the day. It was listed around 1 p.m. Now we have done about 4%, and now the market is down. It's on the way down. You can see the movement of the market. Okay, you can see the movement of the market. Now the market is selling, which is the red candle. But by watching this market, it will still pick up again, because if you watch, you can see this the buyers are also trying to team up again for the Apple. So we are going to look at it again as as one of the coin to look at again. We need to look at one-day candle. You can see the movement of the market since morning. So right now, what can we talk about this coin today? Is it good for us to trade it again this evening? We need to look at the chart very well on the Binance before we can determine whether we can trade it. That is for the coins of the day. We have Solana, we have Swift, we have Dogecoin, the ones we have in Royal Queue. We have the TAT. We traded the TAT in the morning, and he has delivered this morning. That delivered already. That's a 2%. We also trade TRX. I think he also delivered, and we have a 1 each. 1 each. You can let us look at 1 each. He have done over 6%, 6.7%, and let us look at the movements. Okay, he's now selling. People who have traded these things have now started selling. So we need to. I've already started selling, and the current price is about 0.54. That is the current price of this market at this moment. So right now, we are looking at this. How many coins? Solana, Dogecoin, and what again? The data and TRX and this. So these are the coins we are going to look this evening. But for them, we need to move down to a Royal Queue to watch the movement of the markets. I believe, please, if you can hear me, I would like to, if you can hear me, please, can you just, if you can hear me loud and clear, so can you raise up your hand, please, if you can hear me? I would like to see your hand up. All right, all right, all right. Oh, that's good. That's beautiful. That's beautiful. That's awesome. Thank you so much, leaders. You are welcome, Victor Merits. You are welcome.
Thank you, my leader.
Thank you. But Esther, you are also welcome. So ladies and gentlemen, we are going to look at this, our trade in the morning, we need to look at the coins we trade. Okay, all the coins we traded are all delivered. So I'm trading this on the second time. That is the third. I'm trading on the second time. Okay, this I'm trading on the second. Please, can somebody please unmute yourself? I'm trading at the second time right now, and he have, deliver safety. Okay, we are looking at the LT. So we are looking at it before the end of 24 hours. We are expecting to take a profit on LNT. I got you me, but for the third, we have already delivered, and we are already right now taking the second trade on it. So that means we are going to look at this evening what we have to trade at this moment. We are not going to trade too much, but we look at the moment and see what's going to be favorable for us. First of all, we must always use one. We are trading quantitative. Quantitative means manual trading, and we always look at the change percentage, which means we look at the highest gainer and the highest loser of the day. So when you click on the arrow on the bottom of the arrow, you can see the top gainer. We have AMT, we have the TAT, we have RXR, we have Dash Coin, and at the moment we have TRX and XSXP. So now when we click on the top, we can find out the top, losers. We have a MDX, and we also have, Akura. Right now, what do? We need to look at two coins this evening. Number one coin we're going to look at MDX, and we look at Akura, and the next coin we are going to look this evening is YFII. Understand me? So first we move down to Binance to see if this coin can be favorable for us to trade this evening. I hope you understand me. And how can we do that? We first of all move down to the market. Okay, we move down to the market. Now, when we go to the market, we are trading with a spot trading, and that is with USDT. So we first of all check the coin we have, that is MDX. Am I correct? MDX, exactly. And if we have to trade the coin at this moment, we need to look at 15 minutes of it. The market at the 15 minutes is also the market's already retrieving back already. It's already selling. So the sellers are already, people who have made them the money are trying to sell their coin and take away their money. So in the 1 hour, you can see the market trying to push. You see the buyers are trying to push up back again to the market. First of all, we look at this. We are having all-time low of 0.7 and all-time high of 0.9. 0.9 what? 92. And the current, look at the current price. We're having a current price of 0.78. So if we are to trade the coin, we need to look at 1.5% take profit, or 2% only. But before then, we have to look at the the 4 hours candle, yeah, the markets, we can see something good, but we cannot determine without looking at the trading data, because sometimes the trading data is not sound very well. We cannot be able to determine. Now, what can 15 minutes give us? The larger order are already pending because they are still watching the market and see if market can be favorable. The same thing also, you can see everybody is, dropping his market. They are selling their products they have already because they want to get out of the market, don't know what next market can cause. So at this point, remember, we are using a market getting strategy. The market getting strategy is using 20% of your capital, or or 50-50. But most important thing is 20% of your capital because of the setting we have. Now we can look at the 2 hours. The market is not all on the favorable of our side. That is the gospel truth, because this market is still going down. Your son, the market is still going down. That is this particular trade is still going down, but we are looking at in the next 24 hours, even if we are trading the coin, we'll get our profits. Okay? Even if because one good thing about this trade is this: if you are using market getting strategy, now is that a good proper coin for us to trade at the moment? When we look at the market may frustrate because it's trying to retrieve back based on the movement of the market at this moment. So now, okay, what we need to do, remember our strategy setting. What are we using? Market strategy. And what kind of strategy are we using? Remember the setting we are using. If you have not set your trade, what do? You first of all go down to choose your strategy setting. It's very, very important. When you click on it, it will take you to, if you are not added, it will take you to where you add. Now, if it take you to where you are, what do? If you already have, what you need to do is to do what? Is to add. By your left, you can see. And when you add, for example, you can see, look at this setting. This account have about $240, and we are using $20 to put as a first buy. Now we are using 4 margin call, 2% take profit, buy the comp by 0.5, and margin configuration. Look at our margin configuration. This is our margin configuration. If market dropped to 3.5%, we are telling the robot buy 1 time to me. Remember, you have a first buy $20, and if market dropped to 2.5%, you are saying let me buy 1, which is 20. If market dropped to 7.5%, we are telling the robot buy 2 times, which is $40. Okay, that is $40. And anytime the robot buy to this level, it draws the average price to current price. So it draws you closer to your take profit allocation. Now, if market drop to 10.5, we take the double buy 4 times for us, which is $80. And if eventually market drops to 13.5%, we take the double to buy 6 times, which is $120. Okay, which is $120. And because it is a whole warehouse, the whole warehouse means anytime you want to sell this particular trade, what do? It will sell everything once. It will sell everything once and return your capital and your profit back to you on USDT. I hope you understand this. Now, what do? We confirm. When you confirm, the next thing you need to do is to set your trade to ask you save. Okay? Now that it asks you to save, what is the next thing? You start your trading and you confirm. Okay? Now we need to move to the group to share with our people the particular coin we are trading now. You understand me? Please, once I drop, I would like us, please, to help me. Let us help to share. You know, that's what I'm telling you. Right now, you know, we traded the chart in the morning, and we are taking our profit. You can see it. And what's that take profit in the morning? That's about 2%. Am I correct? And you have delivered. I'm just trading for the second time this evening. That's on my own. But for the last trade in the morning, you have already delivered. Are you getting me? So it is and anytime we analyze the market, follow us immediately. Join us when we are taking the trade, so that when we are taking profits, you will also join us to do what? To take the profit at the same time. You understand me? We have nothing to hide on this market. The market is open. Thank God that, you know, God is helping us. For example, that's one thing I want us to see. Let me look at let me drop these three effects before I will show you that. Now we at what this coin are we trading? We are trading MDX, and we are just taking only 2%. And what we are taking the current price, current price of 0.07 84. Am I correct? Or 83? Sorry, someone should assist me. Okay. 0.0783. That is our first trade. Okay. That's our first trade. That's the trade we are taking this evening. We'll not take more trade, but we'll take a few trade at the moment, and we sit back and watch the trade. You understand me? So just help me and share. If you got it in any of our WhatsApp group, please. Monday Namani, Barrister Ise, please, you should help me and share it. All the leaders, please help me and share to the group, to our group. Let our people trade and getting more and make more profit and get value. Because we need to revive Royal Q. We need to tell the world that Royal Q is working. And we are doing it to revive our community. We will not sit alive here and allow our business, beautiful people at Royal Q, to die. No, it's not good. It's not good. Are you getting me? So we need to add more wisdom of knowledge, any single knowledge we have. Please let us apply it here and change people's life and, you know, return the glory of Royal Q back to the glory. We don't need to look at, we have a leaders, but knowledge is power, and knowledge is being given according to the God will. Are you getting me? I know nothing. I'm just trying to apply the little one that I have. You understand me? I didn't know anything. There are people who know more than me here, but we are just trying to apply the little one God has given us to help our people and help the community to grow. And if that is the case, I think we need to do a proper work, a great work for our community. Because as Royal Q are growing, when you go out there talking to people, people will respect you, people will hear you, and they will listen to you. It will make the work easy for you and your team. Okay, we move forward. Right now, that's something I want us to check before now. Let us check BNB. BNB. Okay. We have to check BNB. BNB, we have on BNB, we are not trading it now because we are trading the money. We have BNB on all-time low of what? Of 0. And the all-time high is 237.2. And look at the current price. So I just want us to, understand that if you are using mitigating strategy, everything will make easy for you. If you are using a mitigating strategy, everything will make easy for you. Are you getting me? Let us have a reserve to buy the first buy, first call, and second call. If possible, reserve it also to buy the third call. If market drop, it will help you to move quickly out of the floating loss. Okay? It will help us to move quickly out of the floating loss. That is one thing we need to know. It's very, very, very important. Let us not ignore it. Here in the crypto trading, there's nothing like gambling. Don't gamble trade, please. If you are gambling on trade, please stop it. Let us follow the reality. The reality of this market matters so much. It matters a lot. I'm telling you the gospel truth. Now, we need to look at the next thing to do. Okay, we need to look at Akura. Let us look at the Akura AKR. Let us look at AKR. That is the second, okay? That's AKR. Okay? This, if this coin can favor us, let us look at the 15 minutes. The market, the buyers are coming. We're having a good negative, the good positive for the market, but in the next 1 hour, you can see the market is trying to retrieve back, so that in the next 4 hours, what can this market give us? Can we get some good signal to, can this market give us 1.5%? What can a 1 day show us? The market may frustrate somehow, but we need to look at the trading data of this trade. In the next 15 minutes, can we get something good? No. In the next 30 minutes, can we still get something good? The answer is no. And in the next 1 hour, what is market? The medium order is showing the good sign, but you are not seeing something that can make us trade it. Okay? We are seeing that in the next 2 hours, the total market capitalization of this, it will show us about 17.8 million in the markets. We are seeing 17 point middle order, smallest order, and the total, that's about 17.84 million that we pump into this market in the next 2 hours. So that means in the next 4 hours, we are expecting to have about 9.15 million be pumped into this market. And that's also another awesome trade. But while we are doing that, we will not, just take only, we are just taking only 1.5%. Okay? We are taking only 1.5%. If your trade is still on, if you're still having a trade, you don't need to wait. Okay? If you're still having a pending trade, you need to wait for that trade to deliver before you can trade it again. Okay, so that you have a capital, so that you have a capital to do embellishment on old one, or if the other trade in the morning, if you are still having a private trade, because I believe the trade you have in the morning, they are all about 3 of them are delivered. We are looking for the last one. You understand me? So we are to trade Akura this evening. Let us just take a few, something like a 1.5%. That's Akura, just only 1.5, please. We are okay with that. Just only 1.5. And what can we have as the current price? 0. What? 4. Just okay, 0.00459. 0.0459. That will be just only 1.5. Okay. That is, we are not going to take too much trade this evening, just only 3. After this, we take only 1 in additions. That means we need to look at professional coin again. We have taken 2 from the general. So the next thing is for us to take 1 from professional. As soon as we done that, the next thing we have to wait back and see our trade, ladies and gentlemen. I want to thank all the leaders who are doing something good, but here in Royal Q, we are blessed. So leaders help to share it. Just help to share it. We are blessed to be in Royal Q, because if not Royal Q, I don't know how many of us who can be talking of her capital again. If your capital is in floating loss, you need to be happy. What of those people who are out there that does all this, Ponzi and scam projects? Today they are not talking. They don't even know anything again. Yes, sir. They're not even mentioning anything like what me and you are doing here again. They have lost, and that is end. So let us not be like those people. Let us remain focused here in Royal Q, and let us take our business serious and change our life as a matter of fact. So, ladies and gentlemen, that is what we can take from general. Now we go to professional. Let us go to professional and look at the professional. If you have anything, something good we can use to celebrate the evening. If there's none, what the next thing we can close, we can take that only 2 trade, and we watch on the back, maybe in the midnight, we can look at what the next market can be. Okay, first of all, let us look at Gala. If Gala can be favorable for us this evening, but if not, we can stay back and watch only other 2 trade. That's Gala. Okay, we are having some movement of the Gala. What can the Gala give us? We have an all-time high of 0.66 and an all-time low of 0.544. And we can see the current price of it, 0.57. And we need to look at the 15 minutes candle. The market is on negative. You can see the market is on negative, but what can 1 hour give us? Can we see the same thing? The 4 hours market may somehow, but it's under probability. In the next 1 day, the market will go down. But the trading data can show us if you can have something good 15 minutes. The market is somehow, it's not all that favorable, because you're having over 1.14 million already, moving out of the market. Just the same thing. Now, in the next 1 hour, what can we see? The market is not favorable at this gala. The 2 hours, the middle order and the last order, we can just take only, no, we can't trade it now. It's not favorable for us to trade at the moment. So we need to leave the gala for now, and let us take only the two which we have already done, and go back and watch the trade we have this evening. So, ladies and gentlemen, I want to thank all the leaders for your coming. I want to thank all leaders for coming. Okay, you know, one thing you need to know in this particular, somebody is telling us to look at this coin. Let us check the coin for and see, okay, Zcash. Let us check Zcash. Ladies and gentlemen, let us check Zcash as ZEC. That's Zcash. Okay? Zcash. Yes, you are right. We can look at 15 minutes on Zcash. The market, we are looking at, we have an all-time high of 60.8, and the current price is about 61.4, and all-time low is 70.2. Okay, let us look at the 1 hour. We need to look at the, okay, we are seeing the purple line showing us that we're going to have some little movement of this market. Now we look, the market may drop before it can come back again, may drop. So in the may drop before it come back. That's what you need to understand. The market may drop back to 60.8 or 59.8, but before it can move again. That is also a good coin to trade. So we watch our 15 minutes. The large order are waiting. They are waiting for the market to hit back to 60.8. Okay. Looking at the small order, the small marketers who are coming to the market, and also in the next 1 hour, that is exactly what the market will drop back again before it can finally go us in the next 1 hour. But we will not take, don't need to take too much of this market. The only thing is that let us just take only 2%. Just take only 2%. Only 2%, that's all. I think that will form the last coin to trade this evening. Just only 2%. But expect the market to go down. The market will go down again. But remember, because we are using multiplication strategy, it will be on our favor. You understand me? ZEC. That is just only 2%. And what is the current price is 61 point 61 point what? 61.5. So expect the market to go down before it finally move. 61.5. All right. So we can share. We can share. Just help to share. And I think this we form the last trade this evening. Ladies and gentlemen, this will form the last trade this evening. But before then, we need to take some question and answer and hear from other leaders who are here, because I believe we have business presentation by 8 p.m. Again, next week we are going to have we're going to look at business presentation and also the live training together, where we take time to explain some certain things on how you can build your business. Because I know for a long time now, I have not been on stage on strategic business building, and which is digital marketing. It's very, very important. Like Eric, I'll always say, he said conversations, keep on conversation in your business. While you are keeping on in conversations, it helps you a lot to promote and to build your business. And let us build indeed. That is the power of networking. I know you call it networking or affiliate program. We should not abandon the affiliate program. Affiliate program is the power of every company. If you fail to use the power of affiliate program, you find it very, very difficult to know what? To enjoy this industry, because this industry is one of the greatest industry that we can ever have or find in the world. You understand me? So thank you so much. Thank you everybody for coming to this evening. Let me at this moment, open the room for question and answer. But before then, let me invite the two leaders to talk to us first before we take question and answer. Leader Ken, good evening. You're welcome. You're welcome. So before we take question and answer, let me invite one of our two leaders to talk to us first before we can proceed. So, Leader Annalyn, are you on the call? Are you on the call to share the mentorship for just 2 minutes before? Are you in the call or you are on another call? Hello, Leader Annalyn, are you there? Okay, it's all right. It's like it's on another call. Okay, let me invite our brother Hola Harry. Hola Harry, are you there? If you are there, can you talk to us this evening? You are supposed to talk to the leaders and give leaders more encouragement. Are you there? Please, if you can there, you can raise up your hand. You can notify so that you can go ahead before we enter on the next stage, which is question and answer. So, Leader Olaheri, are you there? All right. Ladies and gentlemen, please, you are welcome, and I celebrate all of you in a very special way. Let me, at this moment, invite Mr. Ken B. Mr. Ken, if you are on the call, please can you unmute yourself and give us just a little word of mentorship before we can, we can go for the question and answer for us before we close.
Yeah, please, I'm sorry, I'm driving. I'm on the wheel and I'm on the highway. I can't stop. Yeah, please.
It's all right. It's all right. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for the call. That's a very nice one. So, Barrister Hesse, we invite you to share with us a word of mentor before just 2 minutes, so that I can now enter the question and answer. If you are there, if you are there on the call, you can unmute yourself and
yeah, okay. Good evening, my leader.
Good evening.
And good evening to all the leaders on call. I appreciate all of you. Thank you for coming out for this live trading this evening. And Leader Malachy, thank you so much for what you are doing, the wonderful work you are doing. You are making the business is becoming so exciting. Thank you so much. We appreciate you. The trades we took are really yielding profit in spite of the bearish season. So that means that whether in bear or bullish, we are enjoying. Royal Q is the best business in the online space. We want to thank you so much. Thank you so much, all the leaders that are on call. Thank you so much. Thank you, Leader Malachy. Bye.
Yeah, thank you so much, Barrett. It has been a wonderful time. So, ladies and gentlemen, if you have any question, please raise up your hands and ask your question so that we can now attend to you. If you have any question, raise up your hand and we give you an audience for you to ask your question, ladies and gentlemen. So over to the house. If you have any question, you can raise up your hand and ask your question. Is there any question? Okay, go ahead, Dr. John. Go ahead.
Hello, sir.
Yeah, good evening, brother.
Yes, thank you, sir. Well done. Really appreciate all your efforts. May God grant all your efforts to succeed by God's grace.
Amen.
More strength to you and the whole sir. Sir, in the morning section that I entered a trade of LIT and still I'm still at total loss of minus 2.55%. So is it going to come up or someone just need to sell up like that?
Which of the coin is that?
LIT.
Okay, your NIT.
Yes.
It's like you didn't take the trade when we maybe you come in later. No, it will deliver. Just hold on. Okay. You're Sammy.
Yes, I'm with you, sir.
To deliver. All you need to do to make sure that you have if you have this thing, if it is still on a 2% floating loss, the star is not hard. You are still on the this thing. Okay, so it will deliver. Just wait before in the next 24 hours. That will be.
Okay. All right, sir.
All right.
Yes, yes, I appreciate it.
It's no problem. You're welcome. So another person? Another person? Okay. Before we go, let me invite at Billionaire Merit to give us a vote of thanks, a closing remark. The closing remark before we go. So, Billionaire Merit, please, can you unmute yourself and give us a closing remark before we go? Are you there?
Yes, I'm here, but where I am is very, very noisy, so I don't know if I can be heard.
Go ahead.
Okay, good evening, Mr. Malachy, and then good evening, all the leaders, very session. Good evening to all our top leaders in the house and every member of Royal Q community. You're all welcome. Thank you very much, Mr. Malachy. You're really doing well in this community. Thank you for your selfless sacrifice, giving us this free of charge, because I know there's no crypto guru, all right, that will give this knowledge that you've always given to us free of charge. It would have been paid, but you just sacrificed yourself and then your time, your data to save this community. Thank you very much. God bless you. And to everyone on call in this meeting tonight, I want to encourage each and every one of us not to give up, irrespective, because the beautiful thing about Royal Q is that even when we are in the deep, okay, we are still taking profit. That's just the beautiful thing. We have our crypto gurus here who have always, entered into the market, do research to make sure that they come up with good setting strategies that no matter how deep the market is, we can still be taking our profits 1.52% on daily basis. The beautiful thing also about crypto, this Royal Q, is that our funds are safe, because this is one of the reasons that actually made me to join this community, when I knew that my phone is safe. And I can as well tell people out there to come and then take advantage of this amazing bot, and then have peace of mind. Like I tell people, I say, when you trade Royal Q, you have peace of mind trading, because your funds are safe. Even when sometimes we experience a little floating loss, okay? With the new setting strategy, you are sure that after, even if it stays in the market for 24 hours, at least in less than 48 hours or 72 hours, you're sure of getting back your money. Okay, so it's guaranteed. Royal Q is guaranteed. So despite the market, I want to encourage each and every one of us, let's not be discouraged. Let's keep pushing Royal Q. All right, have fun. Just be happy doing it, because your money is safe. Ponzi schemes are everywhere. A lot of scammers have taken advantage of the market condition we are facing right now to come up with different scam programs, okay? And then it's so mouth-watering promises, and once you put your money is gone. But in Royal Q, you're sure your money is 100% safe. So please, let's keep pushing, and then with patience, persistence, consistency, we are going to definitely keep smiling in this community as we've always been. So thank you very much, all the leaders in the house. God bless you, Mr. Malachy. You're amazing. You're an amazing person. I tell you the truth. Thank you, and God bless you.
So thank you so much, great leader, billionaire Merit. Thank you for wonderful exhibitions. I think I see somebody raise up your hand, Mr. Lawal, Biola Lawal. I see you raise up your hand. It's like you have any question to ask. I you still want to add the question of you have done? Biola Lawal, I see you raise up your hand before now. Do you see you have a question, want to ask the question?
Actually, it's not a question per se. So I actually want to say something because I just not quite long ago, I just got a message on my chat box, asking someone in the group chat, and the person was like, "What is margin call?" I was like, asking about this trade. You actually placed the trade, and there's asking the price of the coin he was trading has actually gone down. So I was like, you should be patient.
We can't hear you.
You can't hear me? Oh,
yes.
Let me. Okay. How about now?
Okay, go ahead.
Is it clear now? Okay, I actually want to make a contribution actually. So, but my contribution per se is I had an issue with someone actually. So the person was like saying that he placed a trade today.
Where you are is so noisy. Where you are is noisy. People are there.
Sorry, please. I want to go away from where I am. Sorry. Sorry.
Hey, this here around.
So okay, ladies and gentlemen, we need, let me at this junction thank everybody and all the leaders for coming. Let me appreciate all the leaders. Mr. Ken, thank you. Mr. Monde Namani, Leader Heli Holaheri, Annalyn, Barrister Ase, Andrew, Bola, Collins, Doras, Dr. John, Forever, Grace, Kovira, iPhone, Joe, Jude, Ken, Mr. Kolade, Mayasa, Michael, Mr. Sabada, and Malaba, Omoje, Godwin, Peter, Paul, Siva, Transfor, Staff, Tony, and IG at Flora Ojoa. I thank all of you for coming this evening. Ladies and gentlemen, tomorrow by 8 p.m. we also have another meeting, and I'm taking off by the grace of God. I may travel by the grace of God back to our base. So by evening, grace of God, we're going to meet, or Saturday morning, we'll be here live again. So thank you, everybody, and may God bless you. Now you can mute yourself and say bye-bye. Bye-bye to everyone.
Bye-bye.
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 My great leader. God bless
Thank
you,
you
sir.
very much.
Good night.
Thank you, sir.
Take
Bye-bye.
care, everyone. Thanks for the session. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Good night. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.